Yeah, what's up? Here in sweet Jamaica, live. Real sunny day. Hopefully, this is working. If any audio issues, let me know. I think I've got it going on. Sorry for the lack of posts lately. Been busy here shooting all kinds of new videos. So, yeah, pretty stoked with how it's turning out. Gonna have a whole bunch of new vids coming out very shortly. And yeah, it's been a while since I've been here, so it feels pretty good to be back. What's up, Jamies? How's it going? What's up, Mr. Gold Panning Dutchy from Amsterdam? What up, BMC? You're on the wrong channel, my bro. Mahardika. Kabar baik, apa kabar? Ah, panas hari ini di sini. No, panas hari ini di sini. It's hot today over here. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, sorry guys. It's been okay. I know I'm getting sounding like a broken record here, but I've had a really crazy year. Strange things happen in life. You get kicked in the ass a bit. You try and readjust and figure out what the hell you're doing with yourself. I haven't been to Jamaica since December. This is the longest gap that I haven't been to Jamaica since. Damn, I want to say even pre-pandemic. Maybe pandemic. There was around a similar time, but at least 4 or 5 years, I think, that I've taken such a long gap between trips. So to be honest, I kind of ran out of videos, and I had some stuff, but I didn't really want to put it out. And but anyway, I'm here on this beautiful island. I'm having a fantastic time, seeing some old friends, meeting lots of cool people, going to some new places. How's my hair looking? Oh, it's messed up. Who cares? Okay, guys, we're gonna do an interesting test here. So you see, I'm wearing this shirt. It's real nice. They fit really good. However, this color tends to show a lot of sweat, and I'm sitting on the north side of the house, and the breeze is coming from the south today. So let's see how sweaty I get, because this thing is probably going to turn a different color eventually, because it's pretty damn hot out here. So keep an eye on the sweat levels. It's going to be pretty funny. I'm just a sweaty dude in general. So yeah, I just wanted to do a chat, answer some questions. I still do have a few more days here. I actually thought I was going home tomorrow. I don't know why. And then I looked at my ticket today, like all ready to go. And then I realized, actually, I don't go till Monday. So I actually have a few days to kick it around here. So maybe you have some ideas of things that you want to see, or places to go. So anyone got recommendations for me? I'm going to probably check some friends in Kingston, but anything else? Sorry, let me get to some comments here. I'm just blabbing away. Here's a good one. Donald King, have you ever been to the Luminary Lagoons, the Luminous Lagoon? You know what? I was supposed to go last week, and it happened to be raining that night, and I didn't end up making it. And I was in the hills near Westmoreland, and what was normally a half-hour drive took 2 hours to get back. It was crazy. So unfortunately, I haven't done the Luminous Lagoon yet, but I will be back. I'm just going to skip back to the beginning of these comments, so I apologize if I missed you. We got, Mahardika art. I'm learning Bahasa, although I haven't practiced, to be honest, in a few months, so it's pretty bad. Going to be back in Indo soon. What's up, Tigurius? Bless up. Life with Chenille. How's it going? We got Nazi in Portland. We got Kenny C. I love seeing all these familiar names. Really nice to see. We got Gomez Cambridge. What up? Eat any ackee lately? I haven't eaten a ton of ackee, although, okay, check this out. There's a restaurant in Boston Bay called Ital-ish, and the chef is a guy named Danny, originally from New York, like trained proper chef, and he does his own mix of Ital food, and it was like a ackee hummus, and you would not believe how damn good this thing is, and it's part of a meze plate where he has different dips and breads and olives, and it is absolutely incredible. So check out Ital-ish. I'll just post it down here because it was insane. Sweat levels, look at this. We're getting a little shoulder sweat. It's starting already. Happy Friday, Chenille. Happy Friday to you. What's up, Sammy from Finland? You know, I miss my Finnish homies. I got a bunch of Finnish friends that I surf with most years, and they got me onto the snooze, and I ran out of snooze on this trip. So I guess it's a good way to quit. I don't have any snooze right now. What's up, Kusher pulling? You pulling some good Kush? That's an awesome name. I like it. One Gambia TV. Respect. I have not been to the Gambia before. I have yet to make it to Africa someday. What's up, Bundy Omega? We're catching up. Oi, oi. Oi, oi, indeed. We got Karen in the house. What's up, Karen? I recognize this. We got Mr. Gold Panning Dutchie. That's a wild name now, too. In Jamaica, you're not sweaty. You are juice. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, there we go. Did you ever meet the little person who was a Rasta chef in Jamaica? I don't think so. Although I did drive by up by Papine, and maybe that was the same guy. I don't know. Interesting. Hey, we got Uncle Biggie. Okay, respect to Uncle Biggie. So Uncle Biggie hooked me up with his place down in Long Bay. And yeah, had a blast there. Thanks for the hookup, Uncle Biggie. Traveling on a very, very, well, there's no budget for this trip. We're just going in the hole for this one. But I really appreciate when I get some accommodations through friends. So much respect to Biggie. What's up, Jay? Everything's good, man. Got to try some chicken walla. Okay. He's ignoring the Mako comments. No, but you should know by now. There's nothing of that going on. If you want to see him, there's a whole other channel you can find. I don't know how much it's quite different from what this channel was, but go right ahead. Eat Ital lately? Yeah, I just ate some food at Ital-ish. Where else did I have Ital food? Man, these weeks have been a blur. I was on the North Coast, had some really good Ital food. Oh, yes. I was with Desai Natural in Portmore last week, and he cooked up some incredible stuff. We tried so many different things. He made this Ital ice cream out of, what was it, jackfruit and coconut. It was so crazy good. Big up James, watching since day one. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Vince Mastriano, my garden's doing really good. Thank you. I'm going to have some epic herbs when I go home. And it's probably going to be time to harvest and start trimming because it was looking real crazy before I left. And I've already been here 2.5 weeks, or I guess 2 weeks. And got some really good basil, some good tomatoes. Cucumbers were kind of meh this year. I got some carrots and onions to pull. But yeah, it was pretty good. Go bamboo rafting at the Leith River. Sounds very familiar, but I don't think I've been rafting there before. What up, Mephi Swabi? One love, respect from NYC. Much respect. Moko is missed here. Yeah, it's a real shame. I could say it 1,000 times. I mean, I don't think people realize the true loss of potential of things that were just about to happen. You kind of got on step one of the ladder of success, and then the whole thing gets wrecked. So it is what it is, and you can go check his channel if you want to. Tagir is smoking some orange sherbet. Damn, love the legalization. All right. Thomas sending some positive vibes from hot and humid Florida. I guess that's just the weather in this part of the world, yeah? September, not so much breeze, hurricane season, still pretty hot in the evenings, rain. What's up, Jojo Romelo? I'm back, little bro. Still mourning Chucky. Yeah, you know, I passed by Hope Bay. I went to Chucky's yard, caught up with Tizzy. We did go to the cemetery to pay respects, and yeah, it was pretty emotional, you know. Hadn't been there since, I guess, December. And even the last time I was there, Chucky wasn't on the yard. So it almost didn't feel real until I came here. And then, he wasn't on the yard. So it was nice to catch up with Tizzy, but definitely a bit of a moment, doing that. Ja, this show is nothing without Moko, not gonna lie. Well, you can go check out how awesome his channel is. Go for it, man. Go enjoy that one. Hit that like in the chat. That'd be great. Appreciate it. Yeah, weather's pretty good. It's the first couple weeks out here is pretty rainy, but everything kind of works out for me. Like there'll be a window in the day where it clears and I'm still able to do what I got to do. But yeah, it's quite pretty up here, just in the back of this house that I stay at when I'm in the area on the south coast here. The man got a Jamaican restaurant called Barata. Okay, sounds good. Got all the Jamaican classics. Sounds really good. Yo, Mickey, what's up, Mickey Dub? Everything's good with me, Can't complain. Give thanks for life. Ain't nothing perfect, but when is anything perfect, right? It's interesting. It's very interesting learning how to be happy in your life, even when a bunch of things are messed up. It's actually strange. Like somehow this year I've felt more content despite things really not going how I wanted or planned or expected or anything like that. But inside I'm feeling pretty good. So I don't know. Back to basics, right? Johnny Quest waiting for Avatar 3. Hey, Tamara. Yeah, definitely enjoying the rest of the stay. I was really planning on, I had to go in the morning tomorrow. So now I'm not lost. Like there's some things I wanted to do and check out, but yeah, I thought the trip was done. And then I realized, oh yeah, I got a few more days. Okay, cool. Fit Jamaican girl, what's going on? Looking fit as always, every time. How's Jamaica today? It looks sunny over here. I'm on the south coast area right now. Yeah, not too far away from Kingston. My brother, you need a tan terrace? I got a good tan right now. This is just lighting. I'm in the shadows, so it makes me look pasty maybe. Claude, are we planning to build a house on the land we recently purchased? We are, but you know what? I knew it was going to be slow, but it's been even slower than I imagined. We're kind of rejigging some design stuff right now, and you want to be really certain when you run it through council that it doesn't get rejected. So there's some other steps we have to take, and then it takes another few months to even get approved, and that's if you get approved the first time. So I really thought by now we'd have something going on, but some things in life happened, and my business partner was busy with some other stuff too. So yeah, there's not a whole lot of progress, unfortunately, although I did go by yesterday to check it out, and yeah, it still doesn't feel real. It feels like a dream, but I know one day there's going to be something going on. Got Lightspeed watching 5 years. I appreciate that, man. That's awesome. Danny, ever saw a river mermaid in Jamaica? No, just Jenga. Just Jenga. Kenny, flights from Van to Jamaica around 700. Yeah, that's I'd say that's pretty cheap, because sometimes in Toronto, even coming from Toronto direct to Kingston or Mobay, I'd say even $500 is cheap these days. Like 600-700 would be the norm. And then if you're going on peak, like Christmas time, summertime, those kind of vibes, you're paying over $1,000. It's kind of crazy. But there is a cheap airline. I haven't tried it yet. I don't know if you're allowed to bring luggage, but I've seen flights for under $400. So that would be ideal. When I finally have something set up here and I can leave stuff, I don't have to travel with stuff, and get over here for under $400, that would be amazing. Nunya, the MFC Part 3 was epic. Yeah, it was. That's one of my favorites from those days, Ready? Yeah, come to Aceh. Best sativa in the world. You know how many times I've been to Aceh? I've probably spent almost a year of my life in Aceh. So that's one of my favorite places to visit. Which city are you from, Raditya? Love it, love it, love it. You got Kelly and Grenada. Greens, Miss Greens, love the greens. Are my plants turning purple? I don't know. I think it's actually been pretty warm in Canada, and it's usually the cold weather that turns the leaves purple. So I haven't seen it yet. Kenny, how much are accommodations? Like if you want to stay a week or two? Well, Jamaica's not that cheap, to be honest, compared to other places to travel. If you're doing like Airbnb thing and you're doing like budget stuff like I do, you can find places for like I want to say like $50 to $80 a night Canadian, and that's considered lower end. You have some cheaper accommodations, maybe like Chucky's Yard, where you might be able to get a room for $40, and that's probably the best deal around. But in general, yeah, it's not the cheapest. So depends. However, everyone travels different. That's always kind of a hard question to ask. Have I been to Clarendon? Yes, I have. Yeah. Come to Mauritius. I would love to go to Mauritius. Okay, let's do a sweat check. Oh, look at this. Shoulder sweat. See what I'm saying? This is going to be funny by the end of this chat. It's going to be very, very interesting. Hey, we got Marley, brother from another mother. This is my Trini brother. Still got to make it to Trinidad. Still got to get that ticket. I just got to put out a Google alerts for Trinidad. That'd be great. The man only smokes indica. We got Amazigh in Canary Islands. Check out Mauritius. Mark Weens made some videos about Mauritius. Whew. Sweating. Get some water in me. We got Mart here. Respect Mart. Mart's a chef, if I remember properly. Mohammed, how's it going? Been 6 years watching. Where's that Jamaican family? Yeah, Mohammed, unfortunately, that whole thing blew up and I'm no longer going there, but there's another channel you can look out. I'm just kind of expanding the channel to all different places, different people, different chefs, different islands, really mixing it up. Thick Jamaican girl, Chucky's place is still $30, maybe US. So Canadian, you're in for like 40 or more. Wish you could get a chance to check on Rati. I wish as well. That's to me, that's the worst part of this whole the whole thing. You know, I have lost contact in that way. What up, Bailey? We love you. I love you. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. Oh, you only answer the pairs we broke by. I don't know what that means. This is all free, and I'm answering every question on the thing. So, not sure what's up with Dima and Nat there. Well, go on, G. Black Johnny Quest found so much stuff with a metal detector. A metal dictator? I'm guessing that's detector, yeah. Hey. Oh, from Malang, East Java. Okay. I've been to Pachitan before, Jogjakarta. I spent a lot of time in Pachitan. Damn, that was like 7 years ago. I stayed in Pachitan for like 3 or 4 months, I think. Or was it 2 months? Anyway, I loved Pachitan, East Java. Big up Amapola from Puerto Rico. Pretty pink and green. Did I see Treasure Beach on this trip? Do you know what? That is still the one place I have not made it to in Jamaica yet. And then I was thinking, because I have these extra few days, like, oh man, I should rip it down there. But it's a good 3.5 hour drive. And if I go, I don't want to just go for one night or even 2 nights. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to save it for another trip. But I heard great things about Treasure Beach. I know backpacking Simon used to go to Treasure Beach. Really cool place. Have I ever been to Netherlands? No, I have not, actually. What's up, Henry? Panama in the house. Found a lot of cool stuff with a metal detector in a parish farm area from 1800s. That is a great idea. That's a really great idea. You know, I feel like this, like a metal detector company just reached out to me the other day. We're like, hey, we want to send you a metal detector. And I responded, but I don't know if I ever got a metal detector in the mail. That'd be sweet as. ZMT. But anyways, hope you realize what you did for Jamaica. I hope you appreciate yourself. Yeah, I do. I feel great about everything that I've done here, and yeah, I don't know. I'm looking back. It's a shame the way things worked out, but it was a good time while it was going, and I'm really proud of the work that I put into it to make it happen. And it's a shame that it never came to its full potential, or not even close to its full potential. But sometimes that's how life is. So it goes. Billy, when am I going to do another vid with Ross Jenga? Yeah, Jenga's awesome. I had such a good time there. I'm not sure. I was there, I guess it would have been about a year ago. And I would definitely go back. A couple other places I probably got to visit before, but yeah, maybe next year. Go check on Jenga again. That'd be amazing. We had a really good time. It was super cool. Treasure Beach is nice, but the mosquitoes are big as fuck. I don't mind big mosquitoes. They're easier to kill. You know what I do mind, though, is sandflies. Sandflies are the ones that mash me up. You can see like sandflies on my elbow here. Sandflies really get me, but mosquitoes don't bug me. Don't bug me at all. Ready? Yeah, 2 months in Pachitan, Many Beach in Pachitan. Yeah. I was surfing at the beach that has my last name, Pancher, and Watu Karong, and where else? I can't remember the names. It's been a while, but love that Pachitan. What's up, Jamil? Love Jamaica. Would like to visit one day. Thank you for the support, man. I hope you can make it here. Come over. Jamaica's pretty awesome. Yeah, I had a really good time on the North Coast this time exploring, and I had a few really nice days in Portland. So yeah, really, really feeling Portland. Sand fleas? No, sand flies. Sand flies, and I think in Florida they call them no-see-ums. And sand flies are really, really tiny. You don't really feel the bite, and you won't realize how bad you got bit until the next day. And they tend to flare up and then calm down and get itchy again, and then calm down and then get itchy again for a few days. Hey, we got Marsha B. What's up? Ross Kitchen was the first Jamaican channel that you subbed to. Yeah, back then there wasn't many Jamaican channels. Now everyone's got a Jamaica channel, which is why I kind of feel good about doing other islands and other places, because there's a lot of Jamaicans here that have great channels with big followings, and they're doing an awesome job covering stuff, right? So whereas back in the day, I think I was one of the only channels doing content from here, at least consistently. And now there's so many channels you can watch. You got Cullis Smith, you got Drizzy Burke, you got Jamaica Walk By TV, you got Jamaica with Irie, you got, I don't know, Yard Life's Good with Mick, you got Spearfishing Jamaica. There's so many channels, right, if you want to watch Jamaican vids. So where's the safest place in Jamaica? Well, they say statistically it's Portland Parish. It has less crime than all the other parishes, apparently. And yeah, I find it very chill, super chill. But then again, I spend time in Bull Bay, 11 Mile, and I find it very chill here too. And I spend time in St. Thomas, and I find St. Thomas pretty relaxing too. So I don't know. This place seems very different from what they say in the media. JJ, what happened to Simon? Was looking forward to seeing him and Lisa in Indonesia. I think last time I talked to Simon, he was just kind of burnt on YouTube. And if you can imagine what he went through, first off with everything with Anthony, and then Chucky, and YouTube is not an easy game. I don't think people really understand how much work it takes, and you barely even scratch by most of the time. So I think he just moved on to other things. He was up to some really cool travel stuff, like doing guided travels and stuff. And where was he going? Pakistan or India? But yeah, he's living it up. That's a good idea. I got to give him a call. I haven't talked to him for a minute. Would love to catch up with him. But yeah, he's living it up in Bali, Way up. What up, Campbell? Bless up. What's up, Linus? Simsima. Hey, Linus, do you know Beanie Man has a restaurant called Sima? I think it's in Ligony or New Kingston or up by Mona somewhere. I was almost gonna go check that out today and see how his Sima restaurant was doing. B Hendrix, big up Jamaican food boss. Oh yeah, there's another great Jamaica food channel. Absolutely, he's probably the number one, I'd say, for Jamaica food. So big up Jamaica food boss. Corey, first time since seeing you in Mako was the eggs video we ended up trying to recreate. Really? That's hard to do. We didn't really provide much instruction. So yeah, respect to you, Corey, for that. Is there sea glass in Jamaica? Yeah, some beaches you find tons of it, like tons of sea glass. It's crazy. Do Bahamas. Lightspeed, it's funny that your picture is a frog because I have been to Bahamas once, and I might have told this story already, but I was working in sales, and every 4 months, was it 4? You'd get a free trip for all the top salesmen, and I'd always win one of these trips. So we had a cruise in Bahamas, but the weather was so bad, and it was for New Year's. And I ended up on a different flight than all my coworkers. So I show up on this boat on the cruise, and I'm the only one there. I'm like ringing in the new year by myself because the other flight with everyone I knew got stuck at the airport in Texas because of a snowstorm. So it started off that way. Terrible weather. Did the New Year's alone by myself, basically. And then the weather was so bad the remaining days that I basically just drank so much all night. And the only time I got off the boat was to go to Senior Frogs in Bahamas. So yeah, I don't think my Bahamas trips count. Does it? Does that count if you go to Senior Frogs and you're already hammered? Probably not. All right, Corey. Oh, you made your own coconut oil. Okay. Yeah, that is a lot of work. I haven't done that one yet. We got Maddie. Always good to see you. Always good to see you. Thanks for watching. Sir is from Brotherhood Society. What do you know about Donald Harrison Browntown? P.S. Can send you me some seed. Longtime first fan. Like the skating, getting good. Love from New Zealand. Aha! I'd love to send you some seeds. New Zealand's pretty picky about seeds, though. I'll see if I get any seeds this year. And I don't know anything about Donald Harrison Browntown. Brownstown, do you mean? Is it Brownstown? Sounds familiar, but I don't think I've been there. Ali de Cordova, can't wait. Starting my eco camp business near the river so you can visit. Nice, man. Well, let me know as soon as you do. Where's your place going to be? If you don't remember it, it don't count. Well, I do remember it. I just remember I was drinking with like the Filipino bartender all night till the sun came up, and then it was raining, and then I was at Senior Frogs, and it was really weird. Then I got back on the boat. And for that reason, I will never do a 4-day cruise again, or maybe it was even a 3-day or something crazy. Howdy from Texas. What's up, Cody? Fisherman vibes? Ah, okay, Ali in St. Thomas. Nice. Which river? PG? Do a quick Google. Says, yeah, in West Jamaica is a sea glass beach. Oh, that sounds crazy. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Interesting stuff. I'll give you guys a little update too. The YouTube game is, you probably hear everyone complaining about it, but yeah, it's not so easy these days. So the only way to really make it as a creator is you got to have a product, or you got to do a Patreon. So I've been racking my brain about what to do for a Patreon. Would people subscribe to that kind of thing if the value is provided? So I've talked about it a little bit before, but if you have any recommendations for, if it was $5 a month or $10 a month, what would be a good thing to have? Like, what would actually make you want to subscribe? So a few of my ideas off the top of my head. I have unreleased video from the past 15 years that I've never put out that I want to share. I want to do video commentary. Shout out to my mom for suggesting this one. She said, you have all these old videos and you don't tell the full story, but how they were made, all the craziness that happened, what happened that didn't make it on video, the whole story behind it all. So get into the stories of all the production. I want to do some merch giveaways, special merch for subscribers. But I want to ask you, is there anything else that that would be worth it to you? Because I know times are tight for everyone, but what would be worth $5 or $10 a month? Because I think that's the way forward for a creator. It's not about millions and millions of followers. It's about just a real crew, real community vibe, and aim for like 1,000 people that you can really vibe with, and then the thing is sustainable again. So that's the future, I think. Sorry for my rant, but my point was I want to do a Patreon. I just want to make sure it's really worthwhile for people. So, all right, we got Hope Runs Deep. Hey, love your video approach and education shows. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. ZMTZ, any favorite dish from Jamaica? I mean, I'm a massive fan of the ackee saltfish. One of my favorites. And rundowns, like a red herring rundown. You got to do OnlyFans. I've seen a lot of creators doing OnlyFans. It's actually really strange. There's this, I'm not here to like throw shade on anyone. I was just kind of surprised. I saw this Rasta couple that was doing all this ITAL living and natural stuff and getting lots of views. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. Maybe I should reach out to them. And then I clicked the link and it was all links to like an OnlyFans for the woman. And I'm like, whoa, this is a really weird mix of stuff, like promoting all this natural livity and ITAL and family. And then you click and it's like, get into all the nakedness and whatnot. It was just contrasting. Not here to judge, I'm not the arbiter of that. I just thought it was kind of odd with those two things. What about doing cameos, personalized videos for people? This is one of those things that, yeah, I mean, I would do that. That'd be cool. I don't know if anyone wants anything from me, but you know what? I'm going to write that down because people do like shout outs, right? That's a good idea. And years before Cameo even existed, I actually did a little fundraiser to get to Jamaica and hire a crew. And one of the perks was, at the time, I got my friend to do a shout out in Patois to people that supported. So that was a cool one. So that's a good point. Somebody lied to Monk for sure. Yeah. Not just one, many people. Some of them I know personally, other ones I only know online. And then I'm sure there's a whole heap more I don't know about. Any chance of reconciling? Highly doubtful, as things do not seem to have changed since over a year ago when all this stuff was going down on that end of things. Yeah, so it goes. Fit Jamaican girl, ackee, saltfish, and fried dumplings, your favorite? What I mentioned sounds like bang for the buck. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that because I want to make it a no-brainer. Like, of course I would pay $10 a month for that, That's the future, I think. Maddie, better you start disrobing expeditiously. Okay, it's time for the sweat check. So, like I said, look at this. We got some good shoulder action. And I can't really see in the glare, but I've got some really good patterns coming in on my side. And I seem to sweat more on the right side of my belly for some reason. So we're doing good. We're how far in? 33 minutes. I thought I would be drenched so far. So I think we're doing good. Problem is YouTube makes money from any way we pay you and provide you little in return. Yes, this is true in all aspects. So that's why the Patreon model seems to be the best one, because then it actually goes to the creator directly and it's just a small percentage taken. I think on the channel memberships on YouTube keeps 30% of that, which I don't know. I was talking to the channel manager about that. I'm like, first of all, we do all the work for nothing. YouTube takes no risk. They already take, 50% of the ad rev. And then if you promote something that you still have to do the work for your audience, then they take 30%. I don't know. It just seems like getting robbed, Like, really? Creators are having a hard time and you're going to take that much when you do a channel membership. So I don't know. Like, it makes sense that they have the platform and they provide the perks or the functionality of it to make it work. But I mean, come on, man. Like, let the creator just try and get by. it'd be one thing if every creator was killing it and had, you know, thousands of members that pay every month and it's easy to do and they're already making good money from ad rev, then okay, great. But that is not how it is at all. So I don't know. I think it's bullshit. Sorry. Jamaican beef patties. Sorry about my rant there, guys. I tend to go on little rants here and there. Hey, Brizo. What's up, Jamaican Brizo? I love the profile picture. Ever going to U.S. Virgin Islands or Trinity or Haiti? I would love to go to all those places. Never been to any of them. Trinity's probably number one on my list. Muhammad, crazy hard work behind all the programs. Yeah, definitely. That's why I haven't been posting. Oh, hey, we got pigeons. When I'm in shooting mode, it's really hard for me to step back and then start doing editing and posting. And even this, I was like, I don't want to go live. I just want to chill. But I appreciate everyone tuning in. And now that I'm doing it, I feel good. But sometimes there's a bit of a block when I'm out shooting. I just want to focus on that. Caribbean Chit from way back. Love the filmmaking stills that's still lacking in today's videos in Jamaica. Not just about shooting and posting. It's telling compelling stories with your videos too. I 1,000% agree with your comment. And I appreciate your comment very much. Like, I really put effort into making it look good. And especially with gear, trying to invest in new gear every time or bring something, like trying to level it up every time. And I see a lot of channels just kind of vomiting out content. And I'm surprised people like it, but they do. So again, I'm not the judge of it, but when you look at the amount of stuff people just kind of throw out there that no one's ever going to watch again, you know, I wish people focus on a little bit more long-term or evergreen or put some effort into it, you know? I can stick a GoPro on my head too and walk around and shoot 2 hours a day, but I mean, as a creator, I find that completely boring. And as a viewer, I do too. So hell, some people like it. Everyone likes different stuff. You know, some people hate the way that I do it. So there's room for everyone, but I agree. I wish there was a bit more effort put in, you know? Michael McBean, what's up? Watching from Young and Egg. When I was a little kid, I used to live kind of north of there, pretty close by. Where are you from and where are you at? You talking to me? I guess so. Toronto, Canada. And I'm in Kingston, JA. What's up, IS Brito? Brasileiro. IS. Multiplique Jardins. The man, I sweat like a bitch. I don't know what that means. Free giveaway of items you find in nature. Do you know what I wish I could do is I get over a pound every year and I don't use very much of my growth. And I wish I could just send all the fans of the channel a little contribution. You know what I mean? I wish it was like that. In Canada, I probably could actually. And there is one fan that happened to live by in Scarborough, and I came and dropped by a jar at his house one time. But in Canada, all that stuff's legal, so it was fine. And they don't care when you have an issue. That's true. What's up, Arnold? When is the next documentary tour? Documentary tour of what would you say? Emma Pull, if I'm providing exclusives on the backstory, the content, that's worth it. Because these videos, some of them, there's really crazy stories involved or stuff that happened or stuff that didn't fit in. And I don't just mean like cut scenes. I mean like go through it and really say what was going on that day. Yeah. Malcolm channel going out sad. Have to keep telling them how to spell words. Someone gassed them up. Yeah. I mean, you can see the difference, right? If you watch the new channel and the old ones, it's just like night and day, you know? So I'm glad people kind of at least recognize that it's a lot of effort. It's not just, you don't just put out videos and all of a sudden you're famous or something. LK Westra, do I have any updates? I was just with Tizzy a few days ago and spent a little time on the yard. and we did go up to pay respects at the cemetery. And I do have some updates, but they're not really mine to tell. So I'm going to have to wait on Tizzy to decide what she wants to do about updates and that kind of thing. So don't mean to leave you hanging, but it's not really my news to tell. You have to make a Cash App and have the moderators drop the link so you can keep 100% of the money. Yeah, you know, I don't have Cash App because I'm in Canada, so it doesn't work. I have a PayPal link, but no one ever clicks on it really, so don't know about that one. Greetings from Oklahoma. What's up, Winnie? Hey, Pamela, bless up. Tizzy's mama. Nice to see you the other day. Nice to meet you finally in person. I know we talked a little bit before, but cool to see you. Hey, how can we grow the channel to get the 1 million plaque? Yeah, you know what? I used to think of the 1 million plaque as a really good goal and milestone, but the way things have gone, it almost feels like a pointless number. I'd be much happier if I could just get the channel to sustain itself again and start growing a bit. So I guess it would be really nice to get. But if you get there and the channel is still not functioning well, then it's sort of like, what's the point? But whew, getting hot over here. All right. Caribbean Chit, what camera are you using now? Just bought the GH7 and the autofocus is way improved. Yes. Yes. It is unbelievable how good it is. Thank God they changed it. I've been using the GH3, GH5, GH6, and now the GH7, and the GH7 is by far my favorite. I still have some issues with exposure drifting. Maybe you can give me some advice on that, but overall, the autofocus is amazing. Yeah, I'm so glad I got it. I love the GH5. I hated the GH6 for some reason, and I love the GH7, so I got to learn it more. C'est quoi? Matt, you create such amazing videos with amazing visuals. You're awesome as well. You're awesome. Thank you for watching. I appreciate that. I appreciate 114 people watching. Holy, that's a lot of people. You know, I didn't post a video really for a month. And you kind of wonder like, oh, is everyone just over it or does anyone really care? So it's cool that there's over 100 people watching over here. Butane. Cleano. How do I say this? Cleanoptiloid. Cleanoptiloid? I hope I got that right. What's up, CJ? New Brunswick. Poutine and donaires. Absolutely. Everyone loves it. Hope Brunswick was referring to your video skills regarding education comment. I'm a landscape photographer, and when I shoot, I work the area using all relevant lenses and angles. It is a do not disturb mode. Yeah, totally. You got to put yourself way in the mix. Mariana seems like a sweet person. She is. She is amazing. She's exactly how she appears on video. A kind, thoughtful, creative person. She rules. Jamaica's a little less vibrant without Mariana's place here, for real. Where is the Ras? He is the one that makes this show nice. Go check his channel out. He got a new one. What's up, Primitive Bullies? Tony, thanks for watching. Bully's looking good. I'll tell you, when I still lived in Texas, wasn't back here in Puerto Rico, would watch regularly. Nice. Good to hear. Wagwan Fire. Everything good? Hey, it's Bob. There's Bob. Yo, you'll be in Negril next Thursday. Nice, man. Enjoy. I didn't make it to Negril this trip, but I made it to Montego Bay. Pineapple Beach. I don't know if you've been to Pineapple Beach, Bob, but it's an awesome location. Live music, real good vibe, great food, tons of drinks, cool outdoor space, great view of Mobay. So if you get up from Negril, I highly recommend Pineapple Beach. B. Hendricks, ever met Joel Hansen from Toronto? Should do a collab. No, I haven't met him, but send me a link. Big up, Matt. I found myself defending you on certain YouTuber platforms. He was ripping you to shreds. I genuinely had an argument on his live. It pissed me off. Thank you, Jayla. I appreciate it. Yeah, I normally recommend to people just, don't even bother. Unfortunately, you don't really convince anyone, or at least that's my take. I don't spend any time on negativity. I would spend time on negativity if it's something that needs addressing or something that's true. But if someone's just talking shit and there's no truth to it, then there's no point in arguing. But I do appreciate you sticking up for me. Yes, Jay. Respect. Family. Got Achafan 22. What's up? We got Junior in the house. What's up, Junior? You enjoy the videos? Thank you very much. I really enjoy making them. It's been, like I said, I haven't been to Jamaica since December. I took a whole time off over the winter from shooting anything. And being back in JA and running around and shooting has been really fun, and met some really cool people. I did a collab with Irina from Jamaica with Irie, and Desai Natural, who you might recognize from the ITEL Food Fest video you did. He's the one that was singing the song about ITEL food, him and Ayatir the Pioneer. So it was really cool hanging out with Desai. Man, it's been a bit of a whirlwind. There's a lot of people I should probably thank and cool people that I hooked up with, but those are just a couple of them. Hey, look, we got Tizzy. Check out Tizzy's channel. Updates from Tizzy. It was nice to see Tizzy the other day. Real question, when does the Matthew Ratty video collab get dropped? I really hope in the future that there's going to be a reconnect and maybe continue where things left off, Maybe, I don't know when. Maybe I'm going to be old by then, but we will see. What's up, Glenn? Haven't seen you for a while. From Isle of Man. Nice. In Jamaica for Christmas and New Year. Honestly, that's the best time to be here. It is pretty hot right now. And something about Jamaica in the like Christmas time, like December and January, it's a little bit cooler at night, and I don't know, I feel like the air is a little more clear and you tend to have a little bit more sun and less rain. The flowers seem to pop a little bit more with color. I don't know what it is about that. I might have to come back in December or January too. Hey, Ms. Drew. Much love to you. Thanks for watching all the way from Louisiana. Sly Cooper, still not getting blazed. I'll take a fat rip for me. Okay, go right ahead. I'm going to take a fat rip later. I don't blaze much, but when I'm here, it feels good. Hey, Lord, how's it going? Lord Voldemort, I'm doing good. Okay, we're going to sweat check. Here we go. Look at this shoulder. Coming in real good. I said I was going to sweat through this whole shirt, and I'm doing pretty good at only doing sections of it. So, it is a nice day though. I got to go do something in town. Maybe hit the skate park later. There's no surf. I was kind of bummed out about that. Not bummed out, but it's always nice to get a surf in. And I was here 2 weeks. Didn't get one surf in. D'Angelo, Trini's still waiting on me, bro. I appreciate that. I just got to get a ticket, I just got to go into debt more and do a bunch of trips, and then hopefully the content turns things around. Sometimes you got to spend money to make money. Oh, Lord. I do want to go to Trinidad, though. I love it. I know I would love it. Should take a trip to Miami next week. Carnival begins tomorrow. Man, Carnival in Miami must be wild. I want to follow the transformation of your own property, invest time and effort in what's yours. True. And I wish there was more to show right now. I was even talking with my business partner, and I was here. I'm like, yo, let's hire some guys and let's chop down the land, at least nice it up and get it ready. And then his answer made sense, which is, Maddie, we cut this down right now. In 3 weeks, everything's going to grow back. And then we just got to chop it down again by the time we're actually ready to do something. So I was kind of here going, oh, I want to film something. I need progress. And then he, he knows the deal. It's like, there's no point in chopping something down if you're not ready to put it up. So big up for that. Stoked on that one. Yeah, Tizzy's here. Everyone say hi to Tizzy. Big up, Tiz. Nice to see you. I'll catch you next time. Next time I'll be able to spend some more time. This one was a quick trip. Fuck out of here. Been checking you guys for a while here in Germany. Keep up the good work. Thank you. We'll keep on going. Going to ask you a real, genuine, and personal question. How do you deal with your mental health? Seems like you went through a lot, and especially lately. It's so sweaty. I mean, luckily, mental health. I feel like I know myself pretty well, and I've been through some shit in the past. So when you go through it a second time or a third time, it's kind of easier to deal with. So going through that whole thing last year where I'm getting ripped apart online based on completely fabricated stories, I was able to, recognize, okay, I'm feeling really anxious right now. But then just recognizing that feeling and then knowing that feeling was going to pass, as it always does. And maybe it's just something is go for a walk or go skateboarding or go for a beer with a friend, and then your mind kind of moves away from that thing. But it was interesting being really able to catch myself in those moments of, wow, I feel extremely anxious right now. So the recognizing part does a lot because you understand that, oh, this is just a passing thing. So same with a relationship exploding last year. I mean, you feel crazy anxiety and don't know where your life's going. But you recognize like, oh, I'm just going through this now and this is temporary. And going back to the things like health, like that's number one. Whatever bad stuff happened to me last year, and other people have been through way worse than I have. But I had health down, like I was feeling very healthy and kept on top of that. And just going back to that basic thing every day. So that's a long answer, but hopefully that's good. Jayla, I hope you have a chance to connect with Cullis. Yeah. I wanted to link up with Cullis on this trip, but then someone told me that he was away in, I forget where he was. I was watching the channel. It appeared he wasn't around because we did make a connection before. So Cullis, if you ever watch this, I really want to check you out. Making some wicked stuff, and he's doing all kinds of crazy traveling and everything. So hope to link up with Cullis too. Cullis, no joke, says Robert. Okay. Robski, observe the thoughts. Don't hold on and be consumed. Yeah, that is it, man. Yeah, life is just crazy. It's so unpredictable. And then when shit goes so sideways, like, you just have to laugh at it. It's so insane. Like, things go so off the rails from what you could have ever anticipated. Or you end up in your, like, damn, I'm like 43 now. And you're like, whoa, how the hell did I get here? Like, this is crazy what I'm doing for a living. How am I living this? Okay. So at the very least, it's interesting, right? You just can't predict. And I think I'd feel worse if I was more trapped in a relationship that wasn't going well, or trapped in a job that I didn't like. I don't mind getting my ass kicked by life here and there as long as I'm freelancing. That water is not hot at all. I mean, not cold at all. That is not refreshing. All right. Sorry, back to questions. I'm ranting a lot, guys. Respect to anyone who's still listening, because I'm just... All right. Shout out to Nassau, Bahamas. What's up, Outlaw? We got Balaka's Toronto, Canada. We got Winnie. Have I ever been to Peter Tosh's graveside? No, I have not. Toronto is a crazy and wild place to live. Not really. I don't find it crazy. It's an enjoyable place to live. It's pretty calm, pretty chill. And got lots of friends and family there, so that's nice. Comfortable, feels like home. Just be grateful. Some people don't even get half the time. Yeah, exactly. You got to be grateful for what you get. You don't know when you're done, right? You don't know when your time is up. So you just got to live it. There's no time to be bummed out for too long. Let yourself be bummed out for a little while, and then you got to get up and up, right? And when you have the good attitude about it, it makes it so much easier to bounce back from whenever you get slammed into the dirt. Like, I'm deep in the valley right now, but I've been at least partway up the mountain before, so at least I know I can kind of get back to where I was at, hopefully. Hey, we got Irina here. Did a couple videos with Irina. Did a long interview with Irina. I didn't do any interviews about anything, and Irina was the only one that approached me with a very journalistic approach. She does her research. She's well-spoken. She cares about facts and truths and finding the real story. So I was appreciative of Irina for reaching out, and it was nice to hang out with you and AJ. So check out, if you're not subscribed to Jamaica with Irie already, make sure you do it, Pretty sure feel the same sadness. Man, you just got to watch that other channel. I wish that was true, but nothing to do with Ratty. I'm talking about the other party here. DMTZ, not ranting. I appreciate you opening up because I can relate. I'm going through a tough situation, hence the question. Okay, man. Well, thank you for that. And yeah, just get back to those basics of your very basic gratitude. Could be something as simple as, I don't know, a nice hot shower or something, or something good to eat for breakfast. You can forget all the noise of everything that's not working perfectly in life and get back to that simplicity, the presence, Not the most well-spoken person on this kind of thing, but Robski, be thankful for the day because tomorrow isn't promised. No, it is not. Beautiful background. Yeah, this place is pretty nice, yeah? Turn the laptop. I don't want to give away exactly where I am, but look at this. Nice little spot on the hills, hanging on the porch. I've stayed at this place many times. Really cool family. Feels like home, I just have this room that I come in while I'm here. Sometimes I just show up. Hey, yo, you got a room? Because the other places I used to stay here, there was one, and they never fixed it. It had, I swear to God, there was like 30, maybe not 30. There was 10 pigeons living in the ceiling of this place. And you'll be in bed at night and hear this like, whoo, whoo, whoo. And then in the morning when they get up, you hear them all scratching around. And I'm telling the owner, yo, you've got a serious bird problem. Oh, yeah, I got to look into that. But if you look at the situation, that bird problem is there for a long time, and they weren't doing a damn thing to fix it up. And then I think a new owner bought it and then jacked the price of the place, so it's not really worth it anymore. But anyway, I like this place that I'm at. Valley is the most fertile land where you have the most potential for growth. That is a very good, good metaphor, because I am deep in the valley right now. Hey, Rakesh. Hey, man. Good to see you. Greetings from Queens, New York. I want to get out to New York soon. I think I'm just going to drive there, man. I got my Nexus card. I can get to the U.S. in an hour and a half. Maybe drive down to like Partway and take the train into the city. Because there's an ITEL restaurant in Brooklyn I want to go to. The owner reached out, and it looks really nice. Like really, really nice. Chef Mike at ITEL Kitchen, Brooklyn. So maybe I'll see you in Queens sometime. Peter's Mausoleum in Bluefields, Westmoreland. I haven't even heard of that. What's that place about? Hushya Matt, keep doing amazing work. Thank you. 8 years, 2 channel. You watch the most. Nora the Bike Traveler and mine. Nice, man. Yeah, time flies. 8 years. That is so crazy. This year, or like next summer, it'll be 15 years since I started doing this channel. Oh, whoa. Ahmed Yunus is here. Yo. Follow Ahmed Yunus, amazing professor in California, I believe. Hey, man, it's really nice to see your name. I totally remember your name from a long time back, and I know we've been in touch a little bit. So mad respect to you, Professor Eunice, I'll call you. So glad you haven't given up. Love you big time. Love your other channel too. Thank you. It's good to know. You know, I think I'm going to change. I got to make a fucking decision. Sorry for my language. You get really caught up sometimes in this creator thing where how should you do it? What's the best way? Should you keep things separate? Should you kind of join things together? And now that the channel has changed very much, even though I still do ITAL food and content in Jamaica, but it's expanded so much more beyond that. So I'm thinking I'm going to change my earthly eats just to mattyp.tv, which is my Instagram, where it's all my travels and non-food related stuff and surf and skate and all whatever stuff. And then bring on my international content onto Ras Kitchen and just have the food stuff live there. Because this channel does a lot of different things, but you know, food is at the heart of it. So I think I want to bring that channel in here. It just makes more sense as a central place, especially with the way things went, you know? Anyway, I tried it before, then I took them down. I've changed the name on the other channel and I changed it back. At some point, you just got to decide. And at the end of the day, it's like a band name. The name doesn't matter. Do you make good music? Like, how many stupid band names are there? But then the band name sounds cool once the band gets good, right? Other than Hoobastank, I mean, there are some dumb band names. Neutral Milk Hotel, that's a dumbass name. Oh, I'm ranting. All right. Hold on. Got some sweat here. Sweat's in my eyes. Guys, I'm not crying. I'm not getting emotional. It's sweat. Okay, sweat check. Let's see. How sweaty are we? We got a lot of on the right side and shoulders, but magically I'm not completely soaked. Maybe I am getting used to the temperature in JA. Oscar, big up Oscar. Nice to see you, man. Appreciate the watch. Matthew, the land you is going to invest in with your friend, are you still going with that? Yes, we are. It's just going super slow motion. So I almost wish I didn't put out that video until there was more to kind of get on with the next video. Or maybe I'm going to do a video about the details about why it's even taking so long to get to this point. That's probably a good idea. Hey, Mike, big up San Bernardino, California. GP, I wonder this as well. I do chat with Rasfaya once in a while. Actually, I should give him a call. Big up Rasfaya. And I do keep in touch there. Am I still selling merchandise? Yes, I am. It's at raskitchen.com. And I got these. Look, these shirts are great. They fit so good. And they're super soft. So we got this logo. Peter and I are doing a brand. So our company in Jamaica is called Twin Fin Jamaica. And we're going to do some merch for that. Some kind of surf brand, surf tees, just cool merch, because our property is all about, you know, getting people to Jamaica and experiencing Jamaica and hopefully getting some surfing and surf and skateboard culture. So we're going to just start putting on some merch out, because the property is probably going to take a while, you know, but at least we'll have some merch. So raskitchen.com. That's it. I'll put it right here. http://raskitchen.com. Oh, damn it. I didn't spell it right. Colons. Maybe I can just do www.raskitchen.com. You'll find it if you look it up. Rakesh looks stressed out. No, I'm good, man. I'm doing all right. Thank you, though. Fetty, lots of ITAL restaurants in Brooklyn. Okay, good to know. Would you rather watch a tree grow or a knee grow? God. I'm glad I read that slowly. Oh, Steve. Hope runs deep. The root of the BS is cultural. Honestly, we had a similar issue with my stepmother, a Jamaican. You cannot reason past distrust that is ultimately tied to a history of poverty. I've become very aware of this, Hope, with the amount of people from Jamaica or expats that have reached out to me and said they've gone through exactly the same thing, whether it was with their friends growing up, cousins, extended family, or even direct family members going through something similar. So it was sad to see how many other people have gone through something like that or have helped someone only to get burned. You know, it makes no sense, but they say no, what is it? No good deed goes unpunished. Like, it's really sad to see. And you don't want to stop helping people because that's not the way forward, but there's got to be a better way. So Hope, thank you for your comment. That's a lot to think about. Lisa Anderson, it's your stream. You do what you want. Hell yeah. I do what I want. Take ears. Are those pigeons really that noisy? I don't know. Just a little bit of sweat. Hey, Gizmo. What's up? What's up, Kenny, Long Beach? California knows how to party. Hire content creators to upload and travel and upload on here. Dude, I wish there was enough to pay for my own plane ticket right now. I wish I could hire other people. We'll get back there at some point. But you know what? You're right. At some point, it'd be cool to have it like a travel network almost. That'd be sweet. Dero, the bros with Mucko are therapy. You still watch them? Yeah, you know, I haven't watched them for a long time. Matt, I need a jelly right now. Oh my God, I need a jelly. All I have is warm water that I left in the car. Oh, I hear the pigeons now. Whew. Warm and closed, yep. Trevor, yet iguana in our roof at Costa Rica. That's probably really loud too. Have I met Fireweed from St. Elizabeth? No. A good soul too. Okay. I always appreciate these links of people to connect with. Mike, Simon went through the same stuff. No, very different, I would say, because Chucky was a clever guy, an educated guy, and could read and write well. So yeah, a very different thing. Yeah, who knows? I don't know exactly because yeah, I've spoken to both Simon and Chucky during that period, and I got to hear both sides of the story. And yeah, I guess it's not really my story to tell what was told to me in confidence, but yeah, I'd say it's a different situation than what happened to myself. If I thought of Cash App, I can't get it. I'm in Canada. Does anyone use Wise? That's probably the best payment app. All my friends in Europe use that one. You can use it like a bank card. You can take money out internationally without fees, and you can send in any currency. So I've paid for my bills in Indonesian rupiah from a Canadian bank account and had like very little fees. I've sent money with JMD on it. I'd say it's like the PayPal of the future. Wise. Very, very wise app. Hey, it's Mahonis. Hey, Mahonis, how are you? Karen, go to Richmond Hill, Queens. Go to Lefferts Boulevard. Won't be disappointed. Okay, good to know. Rakesh, just arrived in Jamaica. No, I've been here a couple weeks already, actually. Yeah. Hey, we got Dooney Man. Big up, Matthew. You're an artist. Keep making that art. Love your vids. Thank you. I don't feel like an artist at all. I don't know what it is. I feel like creative, but I don't feel like an artist for some reason. But thank you. I appreciate the comment. All right, guys. This is a final sweat check. I've been talking for an hour. Pretty sweaty, but not nearly as bad as I thought. Anyway, if you want a nice shirt like this, they're available in the store. And stay tuned because I am going to do a Patreon once I make it a no-brainer and awesome value and shoot a bunch of content for it. And please do stay tuned to this channel because I've got so much stuff that I just shot, so fresh. I can't wait to start putting it together and sharing it because I know people are gonna love it. I just met some really cool people on this trip. Got to use my new camera. Like, things are looking nice. Got a new drone on this trip. Like, things are looking really good. Hey, here's my cousin. What up, Devin? Big up, Devin. Thank you, Tigurius, for moderating. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. I'm gonna get out of here, go get a coconut or something, and hopefully shoot some more videos tomorrow. I think today is going to be my day off. So, all right, guys, much respect. Bless up. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it so much. You don't even know. And check back. Yeah, by next Friday, we're going to be back in the swing of things proper every Friday. All right, guys, bless up.